Folks, it's Roy from Geeks Adventures. Woohoo! Broadcasting from Studio B. Yeah, Studio B from the living room in the Clintonville section of Columbus, Ohio. Right? Why do you move from the basement to the upstairs? Do something different. And well, the stuff in this review kind of big, and it was easier to just bring some of the equipment upstairs rather than bring the figures downstairs because these figures are big. Cool. So a couple weeks ago, I did my little Unicron custom build, and I decided, hey, Voltron needs a little pimping out because he's got some stuff, and unfortunately, Voltron, they haven't added any special accessories with the figures. I mean, if you've seen the Legendary Defender series on Netflix, you know that he's got the shield and he's got the giant shoulder cannon, and he got all these figures, and they don't have that. Well, there's the one tiny figure, it's got the little shield and stuff, but the bigger ones, the 17-inch Ultimate, and then the whole giant transformable thing that's about the size of a truck. Okay, yeah, you got the sword. God, you got the sword, jeez. But there's no shield, there's no shoulder cannon. It's not right. So, as a customizer, as a builder, guess what? Built my own. Woo! Yay! Okay, fair warning. I mean, I'm a prop maker and customizer and tinker and blah 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 blah. So, no, these are not show accurate. Okay. I don't have a 3D printer. I don't have 18 million hours to make sure that, I look over 17 different models and blah, 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 blah. I made stuff that I thought would look cool. And actually, it came out pretty well. Well, at least pretty well when you're looking at it through a camera like this. It's like, it's funny. A couple months ago, Wired Magazine, they did an article about props from TV shows. And, TV shows, movies. And, one of the things they talked about is how, you find whatever you can to make the stuff work. And one of the things they talked about was they had one of the original series phasers from Star Trek, and how those are popsicle sticks that are on the handle of the phaser 2 pistol. And I'm like, nah! You look at the picture, which, rather than being on TV, it's like, 15, 20, 30 feet away from the camera, up close, and oh my lord, that's a popsicle stick. So, do what you can, right? So, shoulder cannon, woo! Giant shoulder cannon, and the shield. I know, in the TV show, the wings detach and becomes a shield. I like the wings. I like them just sitting apart. So I just made a shield, but you have the accents are meant to look like the wings and stuff. What is all this stuff made out of? If you're a customizer, you know where all this stuff came from. Pieces, parts from all over the place. The big yellow parts are actually from giant kitty litter containers. The clear plastic is also from a different type of kitty litter container, but it's opaque. I kind of like the kind of clear translucent look, so it kind of looked like an energy field, so I went with that. Lots of stuff. Lots of hot glue and other stuff. Actually, I really like the way I was able to get this mounted on the back. What I ended up doing is there's a little extension back here in the back brace. Back here, and there's a little weight. So what happens is this fits right between the slot between the two wings. So it actually just sits there, and there's a little piece up here that holds it up on the shoulder, so it actually kind of holds up and stuff. So like that. Unfortunately, probably not as big as it should be compared to what's in the show. Oops. The shield. Still kind of tinkering with the shield. I'm actually rather impressed it's holding the way it is right now. I was trying to think of really creative, funky ways to get the shield to hold. It was failing miserably, so what I ended up doing is just going with something simple. Got a little plastic piece. There's a long handle sticking out, and the green line just holds onto it like that. So that's it. I mean, unfortunately, it doesn't lend itself to a whole lot of swinging around cool poses. But as far as if it's static on display, it's all right. But yeah, there he goes. And now, Voltron. I'll extend the wings because I love it when it looks like that. Wings in full flying mode. can now fight the customized Unicron. Ah! Ah! All sorts of sound effects. Psh, psh, explosion, explosion. You know, if it were Michael Bay, this whole apartment would have been blown to pieces and stuff. You know, there were the United States Air Force and Marines would have done a flyby. You know, someone's in slow motion running in the foreground for no really good reason, and you got lots of robots fighting. Ah! Ah! Da 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 da. You know, boom, 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 etc., etc., etc. Sure, they're only for display. Sure, display. So there you go. Nothing fancy. But I kind of like it just to have some extra stuff to go with it. And besides, Unicron's got all this extra stuff, so Voltron should have some extra stuff too if they're going to be adversaries on my shelf. So there. So anyway, there you go. And hey, August peeps, Voltron Legendary Defender Season 3 on Netflix. Yeah! And Lotor. Sweet. Anyway, so there you go. Hey, y'all have a good weekend. May the odds be in your favor. May the force be with you. And as always, let's be good to each other, all right? So, hey, Studio B, signing off. Y'all take care. Bye. Peace.